All right. Jesus.
We're live. Kev, we're live.
Who the fuck's live?
We're live.
God.
Oh, look at that front row seat now. What's up, boys?
God.
What's up?
That's too much man spreading.
Nothing wrong with my man spreading.
Can't frame that low.
Okay, so.
Okay, Google, stop.
Okay, Google. Stop. Stupid Google.
I look like a fucking meathead.
All right. What's up, everybody? Hello. How you doing? How's everybody doing? I don't like that angle. Turn the volume down, you jerk. What's wrong with you?
What? Who are you? Look, I'm just trying to figure it out.
God, get your life together. How's that look?
Just relax.
That look
Just want everybody to relax.
That look good?
You know what I have noticed is that since I've been riding more and taking a bit of it, I don't have any tits anymore. Like, you can't milk me. Like, these are actually just like pectoral muscles. Like, I have muscles in my chest.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Yeah.
Those are moves.
No, they're not. Look at these things. They're like, look how thin that looks now. You know?
Oh, damn.
You know?
She's swole.
That might help. Look at that. Oh, I got the camera right. He messed it up.
Do it look good? Let me see. Right there.
Okay, hey. Hi, everybody. Hello. 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 The Cookie Monster's in the house. Son of a bitch. Cheers and welcome to the live stream, the most difficult thing in the world to do. As you all know, I think this is the third attempt at starting a live stream tonight. So cheers to us finally getting things going.
Yeah.
Joining me is my buddy, traveling companion and confidant, the one and only,
Yeah.
Steady Spin.
Yeah, I know what size underwear he wears. I'm in there.
We are, yeah. We'll graze over that detail.
We
but
get happy together all the time. We are happy people. We bring the good out of each other. You know what I mean? The best side.
I'm regretting this already. All right, so welcome.
What happens in the truck stays in the truck.
Oh man! So welcome to the conclusion, the finale, if you will, to the epic adventure that was. I'm not gonna give you a lap dance. I don't know what you're squaring up to me
Am I
for.
scared of these people?
You're not
I kind of want to be open to you.
All right,
You know what I mean? Just
maybe.
a little bit.
It's all about positioning. We got a
Yeah,
position.
I want to be relaxed.
Got a position. Is it okay?
Look
I
good
feel
here?
good with
Sorry.
this. I got the computer over here so I can see your comments.
Brokeback Yoda's a good one.
What?
From Tuxedo
Brokeback Yoda. Okay,
Brokeback Yoda.
I got it.
I like that.
Yeah. So we're back from Arkansas, and our trip was awesome. We're gonna be concluding that road trip tonight. We're back in. Well, I'm back in Asheville. You're gonna be going to Windrock tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to Windrock. That's going to be Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
Yeah, Oliver Springs, near Knoxville area. And yeah, I just want to see how many people do we have in the chat here? Got some people? Do we? Do we got some people?
Ben XC, the redemption couple. We are actually. Who would our counterparts be? If we were going to be a redemption couple, doing all kinds of riding together, who would be the redemption couple of?
I am really confused by the question. You're gonna have to reword it or clarify it or come back to me when I'm not busy over here trying to figure out how this
What are you trying to figure out, man?
fucking thing works. Are
No,
you
it's a
speaking
live chat.
English to me right now? I'm doing the
I don't know
pop out
anything.
chat, man.
Jesus, pop out this dick.
Oh, good lord, pop out these nuts.
Yeah.
So
Who's the squirrel?
we're back from Arkansas, and joining me is the man with the strongest ADD on the planet.
Woo!
The stoke is real, but it was a really good trip,
It was great.
and
I met another ADD person. That was cool.
yeah, we met lots of friends out there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fill you guys in on some of the details of our trip that weren't really didn't exactly make it in to the edit. Some things that you should know if you're gonna road trip or go to Bentonville in general. And some funny stories that may have occurred that some people may or may not be aware of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this camera a little bit closer. I'm paranoid. It's not quite there yet.
Oh.
I want to see the details of your ugly face.
Like Mark Wahlberg on meth.
Dude, I look like malt.
Good
Can't
comeback.
even talk.
Real
Can't even
good.
talk that.
Real good.
Um,
All right. So, scoot in. Don't be shy. Does that look good? A little bit too much heavy.
this guy, we look great no matter what, right? Look.
Let's see. That's better, right?
Work it out. So the camera was going. So we started the trip. What do you think is your first?
All right. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to the trip. So
Well, fucking, there's no program. Where's the itinerary sheet?
there is
for me to
no
be
itinerary. This is the itinerary. Cheers, bitch.
Okay, cheers, motherfucker. Give me something to talk about.
Balls.
Lick my balls.
That's what fucked up the first live stream.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
first
go
live
live
stream.
over here, and he tells my Google Home to play a song called "Lick My Balls," which is a song. Now everybody on the live stream
Yeah.
is no longer watching the live stream,
XE
and they're
Ben.
going to go find
The
out
super
how awesome the
gays.
song
I
is.
mean,
The super gays? What?
Ben XE shouted out that we're the super gays of mountain biking. You know what I mean?
I can't really argue with that logic at this point because
I'm not gay. He's not gay.
We're not
so
gay.
If there's any interpretation of gayness, I'm glad that you're picking up on that.
we
And
all
if you're
we
enjoying
all,
that.
We all have peckers.
We
you know,
all
like-
bro it out. The official bromances that happen behind closed doors for everybody with their friends, people don't always see it. Like, we don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, they just see the weenie jokes.
Just a lot of weenie and dick and balls jokes, and that's how our group of friends roll.
We're
So.
viewed. It's kind of like degrading a little bit. But
That's all right. Whatever.
I was visiting my nephew this past, yesterday actually, and he looked at me. He's 2 years old, and he said, "Bobo, Uncle Bobo, do you have a penis?" I was like, "Sure do. It's pretty sweet."
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
It'll get you in a lot of trouble and cost you a lot of money, but it'll be a lot of fun. You know.
He looked at his mom and he was like, "What's the other part? What do the girls have?" And he couldn't figure it out. And I was like, "Don't worry. One day you'll remember. It'll be at the forefront of every thought." Arkansas was an epic trip, and we met a lot of really cool people out there. And I put out some really cool videos, some excellent content. In fact, I think this is like my favorite content I've ever produced and put out there. And people are really loving it. Some of the views are going through the roof. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Arkansas adventures. And yeah, that just proves we have to do more.
Yeah, I think that I think a lot of times when you get in there and start doing some of the editing, it's like something that's been your passion and you're doing progression. It shows in the videos how much you really enjoy what's happening. And you're really invested in that situation rather than like everyday trails and features that we hit.
Right.
Like you really are feeling it. You're in the moment.
You're
like sometimes
really-
there's real moments that we're having and like how it's going down, and that's
And a lot of joy and a lot of
Yeah.
fun, and we have a lot of fun. And then there's some moments where we don't have so much fun, and those usually make for good moments in the episodes, but they don't always make it in there.
yeah.
Here's
for sure.
here's the first story from Arkansas, something that you guys did not see in the edit, nor will you, unless you're on my Patreon. Then they might catch a glimpse of it. But I got kind of angry at Steady Spin while we were out there. I got genuinely perturbed, and I was about broke ghetto on your ass. Actually, I think those were the terms that I said.
When I went back and looked at the footage, I was riding him kind of hard, but I was like kept on pushing this progression thing. And I didn't realize how hard I was like pushing him and being a dick.
Now set them up. They don't know the context of the story. What part of the Bentonville?
Okay. So we were wrapping up, and I got him to talk him into doing the like baby hammer drop, which is like a miniature road gap.
So I did the first big drop, and then we moved on to the bigger drop, which really wasn't that much bigger.
We lied to you. It's a lot bigger.
It's a lot bigger.
It's a lot bigger because one of them you can drive like a car underneath, and another one you can ride like possibly like a 4-wheeler underneath. So we just kind of played it up like they were the same size, and I kept on pushing him to do it, to roll up. I was calling him a pussy. I was telling him to quit looking at it.
Those were the nice
psyching
things.
himself out.
It was just like, yeah,
It was just a
wouldn't
barrage.
stop.
A barrage. No downtime, just straight shit talking on my camera, and I felt bad afterwards, so I had it coming.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I had it coming though.
I snapped.
I did.
And what was bad was that we snapped in front of the guys that were riding with us. Like all these people know us as these guys who go out and
Yeah.
have fun. And here I'm like, hey man, shut the fuck up. you're really starting to piss me off. I think was the
Yeah,
word.
I think that when you're gonna go do a feature, a couple things happen. Where you got to lock in and do it or not do it, and the in between is where you can get hurt when you're not committed all the way. So the push is do it or not, do it or not. Get caught in between, get you hurt.
XC Ben says Kevin almost threw me off this drop I never done before. That sounds about right. But you know what? You know what? If it wasn't for that energy, I wouldn't be doing the things that I've done in the last couple episodes, and I gotta say,
good.
It's I need it. I needed it.
I think that I should
Definitely needed it.
I think that I should just take a little just curve off the sharpness and dull the edge of that, and it would be just as effective.
Maybe just come back to it. Give it a good go. Give it a good go, and then if the guy says no, go do some riding, build up that confidence, and then say, hey, how about one more try?
Something to work on. Something to work on as far as I'm with it. We're all there.
Pushing that progression.
Pushing the progression all the time.
Brad is in the house. I see lots of people in the house. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. That was one of the few things that happened in Arkansas that you guys may not have been aware of because you're not going to see it. But
But in that episode, I'm going to have my second episode coming out next Friday for the Bentonville. There's all kinds of cool stuff that happened. And overall, going to Bentonville, the campsites were amazing. This is probably the best maintenance campsite areas that I've been to. We were in Blowing Springs campsite, non-intentional gay name campsite, just happened. Because we went to another one and couldn't find somewhere, nobody was there. Then we went to a different one that actually has mountain bike campsites on it. And
the first camp. So we really didn't plan this trip out at all, and we drove 13 fucking hours. So we got a hotel the first night, as you should when you drive 13 hours.
WJT's Garage gave $10 for beer. Just want to cut you off right in the middle of your talking.
You just cut me off in the
I
middle.
don't care about your story.
Thank you, WJT's Garage, for the $10 in brew.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we are drinking some local Arkansas Bentonville beer.
Rockhound.
I got me.
Sounds like a type of a dick.
Rockhound.
Rockhound's it's like a hard-on pill.
It's like, God.
Rockhound. Take 2 of these in a bush. Fuck
The
all
new
night.
Viagra.
The new Viagra. Yeah.
God damn. Woo. Okay. All right. So the first campsite. How do I get back into a story after that? The first campsite was weird as fuck. Everything was closed.
It was weird.
It was really weird. Everything was closed. There was no one there. It was a ghost town. Some questionable people staying there. Very stabby. So we got the fuck out of there and we went to Paradise.
Yeah.
Not intentionally gay. And we didn't pick this out because of the innuendo, the insinuation. But the campsite was called Blowing Springs. And
he blew me in the back of the truck.
contrary to what the back of that truck smelled like, no one got blown. Stinks like sex in there.
Yeah.
If you go to Bentonville, that's where you camp. Is there another place to fucking camp?
It was great. They have the showers, the bathrooms, a couple of things. I've been doing lately I've been doing a bunch of traveling, like you guys know. Bunch of key points. They had tent, plenty of sites. They had tent and RV. So the RV spot gives you water and power. The tent side's primitive, anything besides a picnic table and a fire pit. But the bathrooms were heated. They had Wi-Fi. They had laundry. Everything was there on site, which is super clutch. And they were super friendly, super laid back. On-site trails. It was awesome. I would go there again.
It was crazy. The fact that we were had not only found the perfect campsite, but and they were surrounded by mountain bike. We were sitting down by our fire. There's people biking everywhere, but we had access to everywhere that we biked. Every video that you saw from our trip, we could have pedaled to from the campsite. Not only that, we could have also pedaled to downtown from the campsite and gotten a beer at a bar. So considering all of that, that's hella proximity. Hella good campsite. Blowing Springs.
It worked out great for me.
It did.
Worked out great.
It really did.
So
So before we move on, tell some more. I want to hear something on your mind. Think of a story. Something that they didn't see, that they're not going to see. Let me talk to some of the people there in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. I see Mountain Bike Otis is in the house. We haven't ridden with Otis in quite a while.
Otis, look, Otis. You know what? I hit Otis
He's,
up.
he's
Otis.
a patron.
Where's he at? Why aren't you at Windrock?
My buddy Brad is in the house. What up, Brad? Steve Y is here. Missing Link Mountain Bike, also a patron. And I just want to say big shout out to all my patrons. You guys were the reason we were able to go to Arkansas. I've been saving that money. Well, I guess, to be honest, a lot of it went to the Claremont when we were in Atlanta.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, you went to bed early.
Sometimes you're old and you go to sleep early. It might be a party. Once it gets late and the lights go down.
So let me tell that
Couple
story real
beers.
quick. How did we end up at the strip club? Now the Claremont's not a normal strip club, and he's leaving because he's embarrassed. The Claremont is like, if you're in Atlanta, you have to go there because you'll see like it's where strippers go to retire. The stripper behind the bar must have been
Go to die.
mid 60s, close to 70. It was quite a night, and we were leaving the restaurant. What happened? You guys were all tired, and you were like, "We're gonna go home." And so we hopped in a separate Uber and went out and had a good time.
Where did we go that week? We went.
That was Big Creek.
That was Big Creek.
Big Creek Redemption. So, but we're talking about our Arkansas trip. And I see Squirrel's Adventure is here. The Hardtail Hacker. That's a cool name. Mark Jones in the house.
Mark Jones.
Mark Jones.
Bradford. I mean, you might know the area a little better than I do. Then fucking quit. Gotta edit
shit.
that out. No monetizing
Oh
that.
my God. 2Z. Well, I might as well play music now. Okay, Google. Play Portugal the Man on Spotify.
That seems.
Might as well play music now.
Steve's
Demonetized.
mountain bike. You ever
Demonetized.
been deep in the trail and just been real relaxed on a nice mountain view, like a little lookout point before you do your descents? We do too.
I have no idea what's happening. All right. 2Z. I hope we get to ride together this year. Thank you for the $10 super chat. We're gonna go back to Ski Beach this year when it opens. Can you believe that shit doesn't open until June? What the fuck?
There's
What's
a bunch of
going
things
on there
opening
right now?
420 weekend.
What? All right, tell me about it later.
Sugar or snow or something like that.
No,
Sugar,
I don't think
snow,
so. Nothing in
something.
Boone. Backyard Trail Builds also dropped us $5, and he just said for the strip club.
Dude, that dude is building he has the it's his channel, building some crazy stuff in his backyard, skinnies with trees coming off of him. You watching his channel?
No.
Yeah, he's building some real features, but it's like it's right in his backyard.
No shit.
So they don't go anywhere, but it's like crazy skinnies and trees.
The Hardtail Hacker says, I'm famous.
Who's famous?
Doug Z says, Steady from Florida?
Originally when I started it, I was from Florida when I started the Steady Spin name, originally from Atlanta. But yeah, I essentially cycling career started in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale. Same place where Seth's little career started as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you've known Seth for longer than any of us.
Yeah, that's how I met you, man.
That's how I met this guy, was through Seth.
Actually, when I first came up, I actually had more friends in Asheville than Seth did. Because I met all you guys and started meeting a bunch of other people, so it was cool.
So, moving along, there was definitely some other things that definitely did not make the edit. Particularly some things that annoyed Kevin. Okay, Google, stop. That's just annoying me.
Oh, I know some things that annoy people.
All right. So one thing in particular that annoyed Kevin, it was definitely a thorn in his side throughout the duration of the trip, was my newfound diet and my yielding resolve to explain my diet to everybody and anybody who would listen.
Yes. Anybody.
I think we were like sitting down on the last night to dinner, and like the waiter's coming up. He's like, "Don't fucking tell this waiter about your goddamn diet." I'm fucking sick of hearing about it.
You know what the fuck you can eat, okay? You know what you can eat. Nobody else fucking does. Just order some shit you know you can fucking eat and just shut the fuck up.
Oh, speaking of
Know
diets.
about the guy with the beard?
Yeah.
The guy with the beard when we went out to eat.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yes, I understand." Y'all this like beard bromance thing on. I don't know.
He was
sweet
jealous.
on you.
He was
sweet.
jealous of this guy's
sweet on
beard.
this guy. They looked like they were gonna go play cards together. Like I don't know.
He thought
Yeah.
he thought I was gonna cheat
crushing.
on him and
That
have and
happened.
sex up this guy with me
Yeah.
because we had this beard thing because
Yeah.
he can't grow a beard.
But this guy was not making any contact with me. It was looking at Bobo like, "Yeah, Bobo, we're gonna fuck."
Because
later."
we're beard people
Yeah.
and we do
Yeah.
fuck.
You do bearded people fuck. Okay, it's a good way to do things.
So my new diet, all right, I'm just gonna touch base on this for a moment, and then we'll move right on because I know you're very sensitive. And I also learned that Kevin doesn't like body hair.
So gross. So I don't because look, I am completely. I am completely hairless. Like I don't grow hair anywhere. Like I'm just unhairy. So I don't get you hairy guys. I don't get it. So gross. Like I'm gonna fucking rip your balls off. You fucking whore. Ugh. Ugh, it's so gross. Like what is that about? Like too much hair. Whatever.
So
Don't worry about that.
oh, you got the tip.
Just the tip.
Oh,
Fuck that guy in his hair.
You know what that's like.
Anyways. I don't like any. Yeah. I fucking smashed your dick.
It was like when you slap a towel.
Oh
you
yeah.
slap a towel,
Boom. The tip of his dick just got smashed.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you deserve that. You deserve that.
I'm always
So
getting
gross.
hurt on camera.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Slap on your own fucking balls, bitch. But anyway, so yeah, so then he just put out an episode, and there's another day coming out.
Oh, shut up.
What else happened?
Oh, you prick. I was talking about my fucking diet. So
Oh, your diet. It's shit I want to fucking talk about.
that was difficult. That was challenging going on this road trip, and I was ill prepared for it. And finding food was difficult. But what was fun was the live stream we did on your channel called Two Dudes, One Truck. And what happened again? Well, it was your idea.
So on the fly, I was like, dude, I just got monetized. So let's do a live stream.
So he just got monetized. He wanted to do the first ever live stream, right? First
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
My dick hurts so bad, like I can feel it in my
All right, so
stomach.
shut the fuck up then. So it was my first live stream. I was like, you know what? I didn't think anybody was gonna come into this live stream. And I was like, for every dollar that gets donated, I'm gonna eat a cookie. And I'm like, I'm thinking 15, 20 bucks. It's all it's gonna go down.
So he's pitching this idea to me, and as a good friend tends to do, I naturally was like, my instinct was, that is a terrible idea. But I'm a person, a human, and the next instinct that kicked in was, let's not tell him because this will be great. And yeah, so I looked right at you and I was like, that's a great idea. Let's do that. That's fantastic. And so he agreed to do, for every dollar donated, he'll eat a cookie. And how many dollars were donated that night?
I think we got up to like 120,
I
130.
think it was closer to 150,
150.
but somewhere around there. So if you guys didn't see that live stream, and if it hasn't been removed from the internet,
No, it's still up for now. It's not monetized because we're like cussing, I'm throwing up, and all this music's in the background, and like I just can't take it down. I wanted to take it down and like edit it. When I went to download it, it was like such crappy quality. It was like you were like trying to look at something in the back of a smoked out truck.
So he kept on trying, and good on you for sticking with it.
Man,
because you vomited
Yeah.
live in front of everybody. And it's, to this date, one of the greatest live streams I have ever witnessed. And I was there, damn it.
Yeah.
And to celebrate, we're going to keep it rolling tonight. So if you guys,
I'm not eating
every
cookies.
dollar you donate tonight in the super chat, Kevin
No, hold on now. No
is
way.
gonna eat a cookie. And not just any cookie.
No.
He's gonna eat the big mamas. If for 20 bucks, that's what these are worth. And I got small ones.
Look,
Right.
I'm not throwing up cookies
Here, so-
again tonight.
Well,
How is that happening? No.
Miss Bobo has a puke bucket waiting for you in
No,
the other
that is not-
room. So
I can't believe I ate so many cookies. It was ridiculous that like I threw up from it. But it was so much sugar that like I was in my stomach and I was like, oh shit. I mean, I could eat like 2 dozen chicken wings, no problem, you know, and like be good. Like we should get a chicken wing eating contest.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that?
Now we're talking.
Chicken wing contest?
I do like that.
Just have a mild, not hot. You know what I
We
mean?
could do like a Hot Ones live stream one of these days.
We could do that.
Yeah, we could.
We could do atomic wing. We could do crazy hot sauce and
that's
then
hot.
live stream eating them. You know what I mean?
That's hot. Have you seen Hot Ones? So back onto the recap of our trip. I had a good time with you, buddy. We basically, your iPad keeps falling. We basically, there it is. There's $50.
There's no
$50.
way. No.
He says, eat it. You know you want one.
Y'all eat one. These are the weird protein ones, because these people don't eat sugar. They're these weird sugar people. Look how fit I am. I'm big. I'm strong. And I eat whatever the fuck I want.
Wow. So Kevin's gonna eat this.
I'll eat this cookie.
I'm gonna talk to you guys.
$50, we're splitting that, right? What the fuck? It's just taking me somewhere nice to eat with like a value menu.
Quaid Griffin.
Quaid Griffin.
Quaid. He wrote
Griffin.
in. Quaid says,
Quaid.
hey Bobo, love the channel and the content you are making, and I subscribe to Steady Spin.
Oh, thanks, man.
Love the vids, Kevin.
I got one coming out tomorrow that's gonna rock them socks.
I like it. Yeah. So yeah, Kev's got a vid coming out tomorrow. Poor man's.
Whoever put this $50 in there, this cookie is those healthy people cookies, and you can't even enjoy it. You can't enjoy it. It's a fake fucking cookie. So
Sending it softly says, shit, now I want a cookie.
not this one. You want a real cookie. Some shit that's got a bunch of fucked up sugar in it that's fucking good for you.
Landon Ashby says, I don't know how you guys are brave enough to sleep around each other. I just know one of you guys would teabag the other in their sleep.
Yeah,
What
for
they
sure.
don't know is that we do that when we're awake.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? You guys should make sure you hang out with your buddy. Sleep with your boxers on backwards. Just so you're fair game. That's what you gotta do for your buddies.
Sleep with your boxes all back.
Sleep on backwards. You know, camping, drunk, real deep drunk.
There were a lot of comments and conspiracy theorists out there who were doing a lot of talking about how it seemed like we were on the same side of the room in the mornings, but we slept in different beds.
Hey, mind your business.
Mind damn business.
Are you gonna fuck one of us?
No.
Are you gonna fuck one of us? Then don't worry about who we're fucking, okay?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, worry about that.
Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Anyways, squirrels again.
Squirrels?
$2. He says,
$2.
this money isn't fake, though, LOL.
What happened to the 99 thing? Was that just an iPhone thing? They quit doing the 99 thing?
I don't know.
I remember.
I do remember that. It was kind of a weird,
99
it was a weird
off
deal.
percentage.
So, what was your favorite thing that we got to ride when we were in Bentonville? And guys, if you have any questions for us about Arkansas, you probably did, and I just wasn't paying attention. I encourage you to revisit that in the comments now. I'm watching. But I'm curious because, it's always interesting to me. You're on a little bit different level than me right now, the exploration into your mountain biking.
Yeah.
And you're doing a lot of crazy shit, and I applaud you for that. I think everyone is stoked for you, and considering the diversity, just the amazing, how well built everything was, and the people that we met. Is there a particular moment or feature that stands out as your favorite?
The Boneyard Gap was probably the most intimidating feature I've done so far. So you come, this will be my next week's video, it's the one he just put out.
Yeah, so no spoilers. Like, please, let us know about it, but keep us
There's a
not
feature
too
in there.
informed. We want to be surprised with your episode.
Yeah, it's in the.
It was in my. It
it's
was
in his
my
episode.
Yeah, it was.
But when you do a road gap, you're cool with that. There's like 6 or 7 people standing around, and it's a step up hip jump with a rock face on it. And all the jumps there have rock faces on them. That's the one big thing about Bentonville is different too, is that all the jumps have rock faces on them, so they're solid, you know what I mean? It's just different not being used to it. Not like it didn't feel any different than dirt, but This one step up was like 25-foot
I
gap.
kind of figured that would be your answer because
That was, I mean, I wouldn't even talk about into that.
You were super thrilled about it, but what was the defining part of it was that you didn't suggest I try it at all.
No,
So
there was
I
one
knew-
guy. There's one guy there that was like, "I'm gonna check it out." And we both did it together for the first time, and it would have been really bad. There was no, you had to commit. It was a full commit, or worst case scenario, you're gonna crack your bike on a rock face.
Yeah, it looked like certain death, honestly, when you're there. It was a new feature too, so not a lot of people have done it.
Yeah, like top 10 people have done it. And what the real shocker is will be in my videos after that. The last run in the dark
That was epic,
was super dangerous.
scary. So there's some comments that have came in here. Mountain Bike
Are they about
Otis.
my dick?
They are. Mountain Bike Otis says, "Eat the damn cookie." Actually, that was not what I was going to read.
Otis, what the fuck? What about Windrock? Can you answer the phone for me? Come in the live feed though?
He said, I skull fuck yo ass, and then smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, cocked to the
Where
side.
the fuck are you at? I called you to ride with you, and I was here, coming through town.
Then
And what?
David Boone dropped a 99-cent.
Boom with your Daniel Boone. With your Daniel Boner.
Wow. Yeah, that's a play on words. That works.
It rhymed.
Bill T says Bobo can't quit Kevin, and then
Spongy dick.
Magnet says, "Is that Lenny and Larry's cookie?"
It is.
It is. It's a Lenny and Larry's. Totes my goats.
Nom nom. There's 144 people in here. Where are you from? Are you from where I'm from?
Oh yeah,
you from the same tribe?
You know what? You're right.
Because I don't like, YouTube took the analytics away. So you can't see.
I wondered about. No, if you go back to classic, you can still see it, bro.
Mine only shows me the US, and it doesn't show a further breakdown or anywhere else in the
I
world.
used to love it how you could hover over the map and it'll be like, this many. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's take a break from our Arkansas recap, even though
Hold on.
there's still some
How
really
do you-
awesome stories.
You should eat some of this cookie if this is your thing. I don't know.
I
ate half.
can't, dog. I'm allergic to that shit. That's
How are you allergic to it? There's no sugar in this. This was made from like some hand-touched cow or something.
Hand touched.
Yeah, like what is this fucking bullshit? I hate healthy
You
food.
love
hate it.
cookies.
Hate it. I love cookies, but this is not a cookie. This
Eat that
is-
shit up, motherfucker. That's what you get for being late to the live stream.
I wasn't late.
You were late.
You couldn't figure out the live stream.
You
You couldn't figure it out.
shut up.
Yeah.
All right.
He couldn't figure it out. I was on time actually.
So
Always on time.
I like to hear where people are from, and you've already posed the question, and people are already responding. We got people from Lakeland, Florida.
Whoop whoop.
Lake-
Lake some other area code.
Texas.
Texas. I lived in Dallas, Fort Worth.
Only steers and queers gonna protect you. You don't look like a steer to me.
There's stars. There's stars on everything in Texas. Everything has a star accent. It's crazy. 5-point star.
Baton Rouge, fools.
Oh,
Massachusetts.
Caucasian boy.
Massachusetts. Oh, somebody must be from Florida because they just put a bunch of flames. Wisconsin. Anoka, Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota from up on the
Oh,
lake, huh?
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I just did? I rolled my bike with a man named Toogie.
Toogie. Oh, the Toogie.
He's north of Minnesota,
He
just a
is.
little bit, but
He is
he's from up there.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
around Ontario.
Ontario, huh? Is that where he's from?
There's
huh?
okay.
You know what happens in Ontario? They fuck mooses. They're moose fuckers.
You fucked a moose.
Oh, you
fucked
fucked
that.
it. You fucked that moose. I know you fuck your mooses.
You
Toogie fucks moose. He told me.
Oh, God.
Told
Take me to
told-
that moose, and I will fuck that moose.
Moose can fuck.
I didn't even think about that comment, but then like some Canadian people like wrote to me, they're like, "I love your videos, but you might have really rubbed some Canadians the wrong way with that comment."
The
I was
moose
like,
fucking?
yeah, it's,
think
really,
it's
it's
funny.
from Super Troopers too, so I just like that's where really was riffing off of. But here's a
So
funny.
you could be a bear fucker here, right?
you could be a bear fucker. I
I can be a
think.
bear fucker.
Yeah, I think a pig fucker is
Pig
more,
fucker's more of this area.
Well,
What about chicken fucker? But what would be here? We goat fucker?
you know what? There's
Or a
really a
goat?
lot of options, I guess.
We gotta figure out what kind of fuckers are we? You know what I mean? The Canadians are moose fuckers. Are we deer fuckers?
Chicken fucker, I think.
Chicken
yeah.
fucker?
Yeah.
Horse fucker?
Chicken fucker.
Chicken.
I'm gonna call him a chicken fucker.
You fuck that chicken.
So here's another funny story since we started doing like Canadian accents for a second.
Yeah, I thought about this earlier.
You thought about this? All right, so we did Kevin's live stream. It was the last night that we were out in Arkansas, and we're going to talk about why we left in a minute. But we kind of put it out there in your live stream where we were. We kind of disclosed our location and encouraged anyone who wanted to come hang out with us at the campfire to come hang out with us at the campfire.
Are you in Bentonville at 10:30 at night?
Oh, and Evan MTV says, "What's up, Bobo? You should enter a race." Oh.
Oh yeah, I think you
All
should
right.
do.
Yeah, I know you want me to.
know
All right,
which one- which one?
Let's
Which
tell the
one?
story. Let's tell the story.
I know which one
I'm
I
not
wanna do.
racing Windrock tomorrow.
No, there's one coming up next month.
Okay, maybe. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna fucking race Windrock.
Pussy,
Maybe.
pussy,
Fair.
pussy.
So we end the live stream. We put it out there where we are, and coincidentally, do you think it was a coincidence?
He made it once you met the guy. It could have. I don't know.
It could once you met him, because at first I thought it was a coincidence. Then I met him, and I was like, I think you knew we were here, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm flattering ourselves a little bit.
Whatever.
Too
We'll skip that part.
We'll
Just in case
skip
he's
that
a
part.
real weirdo. We don't come out.
much. He's about to be watching right now.
Whoa! You're cool, bro.
He was cool.
Here's some
You were really
Here's
cool.
some cookies.
He was
Here's
really
some
cool.
cookies.
So some other mountain
Guy
bikers, a
pulled.
lovely couple,
Yeah.
very nice.
Well, you gotta
people.
set the scene of how we
Friendly.
met them. You didn't meet them yet. What happened when we met them?
They
What was
rolled
the
up.
What was the start of the story, though?
We were sitting at the campfire talking in our Canadian accents,
And
and
they-
they came up, and the guy was like, "Hey, man, you guys look like those YouTube guys, but sound Canadian."
They're like,
Are you-
oh, that's weird. Like a doppelganger,
oh, yeah,
huh?
oh yeah, well, maybe we'll have some flapjacks in the morning.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be so good. Oh, it's gonna be a little brisk in the morning. A little 2-4 over there is gonna be ice cold. You're gonna put it in the ice chest.
Neil says, "You Southern guys ripping on Minnesota and Wisconsin." No, we're not
No,
ripping on
it
them.
just happened to be the current joke. Like,
Yeah.
don't worry, there'll be some Jamaican jokes or something coming.
We're
Nobody's off
transitioning
guard.
out of Canadian, Wisconsin.
I like making fun of
Fargo.
Irish people because they're always drunk and they get really
Oh,
upset.
look at me, I'm Irish.
Oh, a little patch of gold, huh? Oh, a little red bearded fuck.
Saint Patty.
Oh, yeah. I got your 4 fucking clovers right fucking here.
Well, there's a difference between the Irish and Scottish. And I was like, I'm Irish and I'm Scottish. Yeah, it's like a little bit
You little
different.
Scottish fucker,
Oh,
huh?
yeah, you're a wee
Oh,
type fucker, aren't
you're a
you?
little angry, huh? A little
Well, I
temper
know.
problem, huh?
I think you
A
should
little
fuck off. I got the legs
Oh,
to carry you. You know?
fucking right. Oh, I got your fucking carry on.
So see, we make fun of everybody.
Yeah, it's not anybody particularly.
Yeah.
If you do take it personal, thank you, because that gives great interaction. People getting mad.
Oh, here's a question for Kevin.
My mustache. I've been growing it out now.
No.
2.5 months.
The hardtail hacker wants to know, Kevin, do you still road bike?
I occasionally do just for the fitness side of it. There's no comparison to the fitness you can get from the road bike. There's no comparison.
And Paul the Punter says, all of Kevin's accents are the same.
That's right, Paul. They are all the same, but different. You know what I mean? It's more a visual change. You know what I mean? My posture changes depending on where I'm from. Sometimes I'm from a robot factory. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm not.
Wow.
But
Pretty good. It's a pretty good robot impersonation.
I've been working on that one. I've been practicing.
Like, I do pretty good impersonations. Like,
You do. You know what people have commented on?
What?
Is how on point you are when you make fun of other people's voice. Not make fun, but you do impersonations of other people. You ready?
Yeah.
Do Squirrely Dave, because he's the last person that said something about
Oh, man.
it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I should do it. Oh, okay.
Nate.
You'd be surprised what people can do if you give them a little hope.
Landy.
Mahalo, dude.
No, you gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that. That's a knockoff. What about a BKXC?
I can do an impersonation. Oh, BKC? Yeah.
I mean, even in real life, it's like it makes
Yeah.
total sense.
Yeah.
What about a Seth?
Yeah.
What about a Seth?
Oh, dick, son.
Yeah, he's like, that's not. Who else? Well, single track sampler. You got that one? Sister! yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's genuinely stoked though. In real life,
I
he's
can do an
good.
impersonation. For,
Doing me.
You?
Yeah.
If I had my dick and balls tucked into a mangina, I could have stood up and
Oh.
revealed it. That would have been my impersonation of you. But Paul the Punter thought my BKC was spot on.
Yeah. Paul the punter.
Paul the
how do you feel
punter.
about? You just got involved with Santa Cruz. I was looking at the 5010 as a more primary bike. Have you
Just
tried
stay
that?
on your Bronson and just like love
just like
that.
partying around on
I know you
stuff.
like to party. I know you like
I
to
like
party.
to party. That's what I want to do. That's what I party all the time. So I party like it's 2019.
So let's talk about the last little bit of information that never really made it into any of these episodes why we left Bentonville, because we're back, and
I wouldn't tell him that I loved him. I just said he had to go home.
I had to get back home and de-gay everything.
Yeah. Febreze and shit. No, the weather sucked. The weather
fucking sucked. Like, it's no surprise. So yeah, we didn't get to make as much content. Kev still has an episode coming out, but we didn't get to make as much content as we wanted. Had to leave. Fucking monsoon rolled in. We got the fuck out.
So we're both like, I'll do something really stupid things, and Bobo will follow me doing stupid things and doing stupid things on his own as well. But when it gets wet, you're risking so much. Like, neither one of us really. That's where we kind of really fall on the same lines. Is once it gets wet, we kind of just say, you know what, we'll catch it next time. That's where bad things happen. You're just not used to where your bike handles if it starts raining in new areas. So
I don't know. We've been riding in the slop for months.
in the new areas like that, there's a bunch of rock features there. There was a lot more rock than you thought.
It was rocky. Well, the first, like, someone commented on that video. They were like, "Props to you for warming up on rock solid." It was rock solid, and what was the other one? Rock steady, soft.
You are totally right though. Who commented on it? Remember who commented? Somebody did.
I don't remember who it was, but yeah.
But yeah, some of these guys are standing up there, and I'm like, I'm all hyped because I've been doing all this stuff. I'm like, there's no way there's some shit that all these people are doing that I can't do. They're like, going this way? Yeah, just go full speed that way, right? Yeah, I think we got it. We saw it in your edit.
I've seen the video once.
Yeah, it just hit it. That was pretty aggressive. Rock garden, the rock face jumps. And we had not done any rock face jumps before that one, actually. That was our introduction to the park, and those things was full speed that. And then the next ones were the...
I love that jump line. That jump line was perfect.
What was the other jump line? That had the rock face jumps. That was Kohler Park, and then we went to...
Oh, that was Barn Burner at Slaughter Pen.
Slaughter Pen.
So the second day we went to Slaughter Pen, and man, it was incredible, like how they had it, just trails interwoven throughout the city. It was insanity, and like not just like I thought like maybe dumbed down trails, maybe it was too risky going there because it wasn't gonna be anything fun. It was dangerous shit.
It was.
It was great. That's where the boneyard was.
Dude, the boneyard. The boneyard. I should have my full face helmet on.
Eric,
right now, if you go to Arkansas and you go to the boneyard, you should be probably wearing a full face helmet if you hit those major feature sections.
Yeah, Eric Thatcher says the hub is crazy, and yeah, the hub is really kick. If you're gonna have a centralized location for your trails, that's what it should look like. It's really
it was crazy. That's actually a really big metal feature out there, really nicely built. I think that'll be there for. There's no reason why that should fall apart ever.
Trailbreaker says Boo Boo and Choo Choo, maybe. I think those.
We did Boo Boo and Choo Choo. So if you go up to the top of that one, you go when you pull up on it, you go left. That's Boo Boo. Down that way, and there were some jumps in there, and it was cool.
XC Ben donated $1, thank you. And Evan Mountain Bike said you have to ride in Colorado. And Neil
Diamond? Neil Diamond's talking to me?
Stanky. I suck at names. Says, how old is Steady Spin? My guess
22.
My guess is anywhere between 23 and 40.
22. 26. 26 is not 20, it's 26. I like 26.
Let's go with 26.
Or 26.
Sounds about
26
right.
is good.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. After 21, you can drink and you're in your own social debt and financial debt and do your own choices. So
he likes to party. He likes your cheers at New Year's will always get me. I'm just glad that I could be able to fuck off and basically break the rules.
So on New Year's, everybody's like coupled up, hanging out, and like I'm like, all right. Somebody's like, all right, we're gonna do a cheers, and like nobody said anything, and I was like, fuck it, I'll say something.
Hey, Mountain Bike Kevin
says,
come to Texas. $5.
What the fuck you got there besides you got Spider Mountain? Not bashing it. 300 feet, and it's like a $200.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do.
Some people made it look difficult, but
some people made it
look difficult.
Wow. That should be your review on the next trail that you ride, like in like can't you like review trails like on single tracks and shit? Some people made it look difficult.
Some people made it look difficult. And I'm happy for them.
Squirrels Adventure says.
That's why you get a shorter travel bike.
He's still eating it. He's still eating it, squirrels.
I'm good. I'm still getting it, dude.
$2.
What?
Justin Parmeter says, how about Minnesota? I guess since we've been such dicks to Minnesotans tonight, we might have to go to Minnesota.
I think it's pretty fucking cold there in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna put her up on the 250 and cinder, get a snowmobile or something. You know what I mean? Just cinder, bud.
I will
you know, that
go.
guy has
I will
bikers.
fucking go to Minnesota
What's
for
that
a
guy's
fucking
name?
snowmobile episode.
No, what's the guy that does that? I'm gonna cinder, crank the old 250 off and
Yeah,
cinder, huh?
that's where we got the whole Odikia thing
So,
from.
what is that guy's name?
I don't know. Seth showed it to me.
Yeah, Seth again.
So if
Seth's
you've
weird as shit.
ever
Seth's just
heard
weird shit.
me or anybody in our crew say Odikia, that
That's
came
Seth.
from Seth.
That came from-
and who got it from another
What is
YouTuber
that
in
guy?
Canada who like rigs kids toys.
No,
with
it's
big
old-
engines to do like
No, those
big
are
jumps.
old school snowmobiles.
And as they hit him, he's like, "Oh, Dick, yeah, he's center, bud." 2Z also dropped another $5. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. When are you two totally straight fellas coming back to the Pacific Northwest and Whistler? Working on that.
Working on that.
Working on that.
Larry's this guy's name. MGO Network. And he just sends her, bud.
Can you put a link to that in the?
How do you do it?
Just comment right here. Just put
Okay,
a
let me
link in
find this guy. Let me see. Make sure. it's the right
Kevin's
one.
going to put a link to this, so if you guys wonder where that came from, and then I don't know if we want to share this because they'll never watch our channel again. This guy's brilliant.
I mean, he's just a dumbass.
All right, hold on, turn that shit down. XE Ben dropped another $1. Thank you
Shut your
very
mouth.
much.
Talking to me like that.
This is the shit I got to put up with. Brad DeFranco, $25. Make you holler.
Dude, no, look.
Hey, yeah.
Dude, you have to eat some
Still
of that.
got
This
a
is your live
cookie.
stream. This is your live
Still
stream.
got a cookie.
Let's do that.
For the
Let's
Cookie
do it.
Monster.
Let's
Man,
do it. Fuck about it.
down.
Oh, fuck this stuff.
Oh, come on, man. Let me see. Show me.
What?
Let me see.
Say what?
Oh,
my
no.
balls?
I'm
What's
not
up?
gonna hit you in the balls.
Oh, Steph's in here now too. It's so gross. It's not Larry. It's one pug life. No, we're talking about the Larry guy, Seth.
The Larry guy, the Canadian guy that sends her, bud. It says Odikia.
This
Somebody
fucker.
tag it in the comments for crying out loud.
I'm pretty sure that this is the guy.
What up, Seth? By the way, Seth in the house. Brad says, keep getting after it, boys. I want to see y'all go fast this summer and do a
I'm already going fast.
and do photogenic bike things.
Photogenic?
We're gonna do all of
I
that.
want to do it now in chronological order though.
Oh, steady.
Can you help me do
He
that?
put it in there.
Is it in there? I think I put it in there. Is
It's
that the
not,
right one?
Oh, he says it's not Larry. It's One Pug Life.
No, that's that one saying, but the Dick Boys.
Oh, Dick boy. Oh, Dick's son. That guy says that it is definitely Canadian, but it's not the guy.
Okay, so who's
sensitive,
that guy?
bro.
So what's that guy's name? Because you showed us that one too. Seth shows us all kinds of weird YouTube channels to watch.
He knows the good ones though.
How about another one was the guy that, like rates the worst restaurants in town or city or something like that. Some random guy.
I know. Stevens MTB says,
So, Seth
Bobo, we need to have a jump sesh. Yeah, we do. Oh, Mark Cox has got it. One Pug Life. There it is.
So who's the one pug life? What
Everybody's
about the Larry
leaving the
guy,
live
though?
stream now to go check this shit out. Seth showed this to me and Kevin, and it's life changing. So I pretty much base everything that I know off of these videos
Larry the
now.
Enticer.
Backwoods Biker says, "What up, boys? What up?" Trey Staley. Hey, I forgot what this live stream was about.
Fuck, Trey said, what about who?
He said
was he that trucker in Bentonville?
we didn't do lot lizards while we were out there.
No?
Bobo, when you gonna come back and drop the hammer?
He should have done it while we were there.
I should have.
He should have done it, but that's when he told me I was a piece of shit. He was gonna cut me in the streets with a bottle. Look, dead in my soul was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Your mama ain't gonna know you.
So I'm about to
And I was
bust
like,
ghetto
okay,
on you.
whatever. It was a pretty big jump though, really.
It was huge.
I was pushing the pace. For me, it's like if I do one thing, I can just keep pushing it and pushing it. But you guys will find out tomorrow how that fight works out for me. For sure. What's going on? I can't read that far. Who's on first?
Jeez, you need glasses. You can't read that far.
I'm drunk, bitch.
Hey, Pedaling with Paul's in here.
Oh, Paddling with Paul. Paddling with Paul's a funny guy.
So you
he
got
did
to-
300
you got to
jumps in an
ride-
edit. That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of jumping. Yeah,
A lot of editing.
Yeah.
300 different jumps.
Justin Pastor says, Bobo, put you in your place.
Hold on. Justin, was he the dude? Is that Justin
Is this Justin
from
from
Bentonville?
Bentonville, Justin?
Is it not Justin? That's my ADD, bro.
So we made some really good friends while we were out in Bentonville too.
Yeah, super solid.
All the people that like showed us around at the slaughter pen, the guys that we met at Kohler, that were from Kansas City, that were doing the drops with us.
Yeah.
And then the guys that we met at the Boneyard that we went out and had drinks with afterwards.
We met some dudes at the Boneyard and they showed us around.
That does sound gay. Like
That's not gay at all. Met some random dudes at the Boneyard. Yeah. Hot and sweaty and showed us around.
Blowing springs.
Yeah, staying in Blowing Springs.
just
Some dudes in the woods.
Just came from the Boneyard.
Showing us around.
Man.
Oh,
Wow.
See what had happened was.
I missed out on a lot of opportunities for all that shit to be in the edit.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
There is a lot going on there. Oh, hey, Chase.
Chasing
That's
dance.
me from Kansas City.
Chase. Yeah, okay, so Chase.
Chase
No,
was with
Chase.
us.
So Chase was the guy on the orange bike, and then Ryan is his brother.
Ryan,
Ryan,
and
is your brother here? Is your brother here, Ryan? Where's he at?
Is Ryan? But you know what? Their dad
Money.
was like the greatest cameraman of all
He
time.
was pretty solid.
Like we always hand our cameras off to people in the woods, trusting that they're going to be excellent
fucked.
cinematographers.
You're fucked.
They're not. But Ryan and Chase's dad was the exception. We got back, looked at all our footage, and we're like, "Holy fuck! This guy is the Scorsese of dads who will hold cameras."
And that was a play
in
of
the
names
woods.
on Patrick Swayze, just for the record.
What? Mm-hmm. I didn't catch that. Daniel Purcell just dropped $5.
Holla in the bucket.
They said, you got to come up to Maryland and check out the Gravity Soul Farm and the Frederick Watershed. Maryland's not too far away, and when trails have shit in the title like Gravity, definitely gets my attention.
So, what is it going to take for a super chat for you to show your tattoo? How much money is it going to take to show the tattoo?
$200.
$200. Come on, that's kind of
No,
unreasonable.
there are definitely dudes. No, there are definitely dudes in here who are like probably already gonna drop that for sure.
No.
I know who they are.
Do we do it? Can we get a total of 200 at one
No,
buy?
no.
One buy. Have you guys seen
No. I
Bobo's
like
tattoo? It's
the name.
hilarious. He gets so mad when I bring it up. Yeah, he just gave me the fucking I'll cut you face
I
again.
cut you, motherfucker. I don't think it's appropriate.
But the trip, how was your tent was cold? I stayed warm in my truck. I've got that bed rug in there. It's
All right.
insulated, good to go.
Another story. It was very cold and I was ill prepared. And middle of the night I was freezing. But when I put all those body warmers on me, I was like a hot pocket. But you were right. I was wrong. The first night, like I am an idiot and I just put my sleeping bag down as the bottom layer and all these blankets on top when all I had to do was zip up the sleeping bag and be much warmer.
But the heat, become the
It
heat
is
pocket.
amazing how stupid people can be, including yourself. It's remarkable how like absolutely like frustratingly stupid I can be. Because it was
Yeah.
cold. Yeah. He's like texting me from the truck like, "You cold, bud?
You cold over there?
Here's the Wi-Fi."
Oh, the Wi-Fi. I did say that. Yeah. I was saying the Wi-Fi works.
Yeah, that was the text.
That was weird.
We're like camping across from each other, and I'm like literally been with him for 48 hours. Get in the bed. I'm like, yeah, finally have a tent. Ching.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
No, I think that Bobo should get a camper shell like I have, right? And if he has his pop-up tent and I have my pop-up tent, we can have the tents against each other and then our trucks at the back of them. And have like an elite camping, stretched out truck docking to docking situation.
It always comes back to docking. I tell you what, though,
Docking and shocking.
I learned a
shocking.
lot from the road trip, and I definitely has changed my expectations. Also, like, kind of created this newfound interest in venturing out onto the road. Did somebody donate $50? Oh, that was earlier.
Mind your business, boy.
Dude, back up.
What's up, man?
So we gotta do this again, and we
So
gotta
where?
go somewhere else. Maybe, or we could go back to.
I'm gonna go. I'm telling you right now that I have a little bit more money saved.
You don't know what my bank account looks like, bitch. Don't be calling me out like
I
that.
said I have a little bit more money saved, so I can do this again. But I want to do a bike park trip and going north and hitting some major bike parks, some like
It doesn't look good.
what was north that I want to go to? Highland
Highland.
Bike Park. So they
Well,
got some bangers.
It's okay. So it's park season. We should do snowshoe and Highland, and then mix in some other shit. There's other stuff
Snowshoe's
up
not
there.
far.
Snowshoe's like 6 hours from Asheville.
Okay.
Anyways, where should we go? You know,
Park. I want to go to parks. I don't want to pedal.
I don't want to pedal either.
for pussies.
He's right. Where should we go? Let us know in the comments now. Come to Brown County, Indiana. The trails are amazing.
Do you have
Indiana.
shell service?
And there's
Who in this
great-
chat has shell service? Shell service.
Steady is only looking for shuttle service.
there's transition areas-
Daniel Purcell says Mountain Creek. Is that?
Mountain Creek?
I've heard of that.
Mountain Creek in Massachusetts? Or is that New Jersey?
I don't know.
Mountain Creek is in New Jersey, I think.
Squirrels and Ride Beside are stoked on snowshoe.
Snowshoe's epic. I'm gonna hit
all
that.
right.
I'm gonna hit the cupcake gap.
The
I'm gonna hit that gap.
He is always threatening to do that to somebody.
Woo!
Let's see, who said it? Oh, Mark Z says the obvious.
What does he say? The obvious what?
Go to Whistler.
Yeah, I
mean-
need to get my passport. I still haven't left the country. It's weird.
I wonder if they will issue you a passport.
But you know what they say?
You're probably
in
on a
Canada,
list. You're
No.
on a
If
list.
you go to Canada,
You're
you
on a
can't
list.
have a DUI in your record in the last 10 years or something like that. And I got one when I was like
You're on a
25.
list. He's on a list.
But I don't
Trestle.
know.
Trestle, a good one.
Someone a
said
bunch of the East Coast.
Jersey in general. But yeah, so what do we learn from Bentonville? What do we learn?
That I can send it.
Yeah, and that traveling pays off for our channels as well. It was really fun to go out there and meet people and ride, but I gained a lot of new subscribers and a lot of people probably tuning in tonight. So if you're new to the channel, welcome.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely met some new people, reaching out to people and meeting people that are like, hey, it's really great to see you guys, and motivating, and videos everywhere, and people knowing that they're enjoying the content is really the biggest reward.
I was surprised at how many people knew us out
Yeah,
there.
I would say a lot of people knew this guy. He's famous. They all knew he was, and I was like a sidekick, like Batman, like the butler, like the butler of Batman or something.
No one gives a fuck about Robin, but Robin is necessary.
Whatever. People care about me, my feelings. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. People are just hanging out, man. We're just hanging out, having a good time. And the biggest thing about going on these trips for us is that we're getting to go out and experience life and going on adventures. And
yeah.
the content is like a side product of something that we really want to do anyways. But now it almost gives us an excuse to go do it and waste funding or try to find funding to find these
Spend
things.
money that we earn. I mean, why the fuck else do we earn it?
It'd be great.
So you already have your portable life squared away with your truck. So Kevin has modded his truck out. Why don't you put a link in the description of one of your Tacoma videos? He's modded his truck out.
I don't have one updated with all my new stuff.
Well, just put a good one in there. It'll be fine. And he's been able to survive on the road and live out of the back of his truck. It's really interesting stuff. As a part of a world that I really wasn't aware of. I knew about van life and all that shit. I didn't know about truck life. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. It could be van life. I could follow in Kevin's
Because
footsteps.
you're shorter, you could do the camper shell.
It's all
like
about
so.
height, right? It's all
The height
about
thing, but you get an extension one and like the camping.
Got to bring up the height thing.
You're
I'm not
short,
short. I'm
piece
average height.
He's a short piece of shit.
So I got to figure that out. And I'm thinking instead of the truck thing, I think I might just do a straight up pop-up camper. Because those are kick-ass. And you can stand in that motherfucker.
You can. So it's like I think it's like around $3,000, $4,000 you can buy the camper to pull
Really?
behind. And then you need hookups for it. So you have fuel or power or some kind of generator. Then you're at a campsite.
That's not bad.
Not at all, but a used one. I mean, it depends how fancy you want to get. I mean,
I do not. I want
cheaper.
deplorable. I want like it to smell like a Craigslist.
Yeah. So around
hooker,
$2
you know what I mean?
to $3 grand, you could do that. But then you're locked into campsites. That's the difference. Are you gonna want a boondock?
No, I'm gonna go legit. I don't feel like getting stabbed in a Walmart parking lot.
I mean, you also gotta have primitive camping, but if you have the
Although
camper, so you're
I've
towing
often
it.
thought that was how it was gonna end, anyways. Speaking of ending, let's wrap this thing up because we've been going for quite a while now, well over an hour, and I like to keep my live streams keep my pecker short and sweet. Trey Staley gave
I have a
me
big penis.
$1.92.
I have a big penis. Who likes it big?
It's kind of an odd color though, so it's a little off-putting. Why is it so tan?
I do a lot of porn
So,
with
steady.
Latin chicks.
Hey, Biking with Panda's here. What's up, man?
Should we stay now? Are they coming back? Should we
We're
go
coming
or
back.
no?
They're coming
Hold on,
back.
what do you think? Should we stay?
Dude,
Should
we
we go?
still have 144 people in here.
We've maintained that.
That's
we
pretty
maintained
good.
that.
That's pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
Job.
We're doing
Good
pretty
job. Seth showed up. Who else was
Seth
there?
showed up.
Tanda,
Yeah, we definitely Paul the punter.
Paul the punter. There's some good names in there.
Yeah. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. You know, we had the best time of our lives in a way filming these episodes for you, and the results. You know, the verdict is in. The results were fantastic, and it not only was it great for the channels, it was great for the soul, and it chalked up experience points. And I think when you ride somewhere new, that's like unlocking a new skill almost, or leveling up a little bit. You're not necessarily more dangerous. It's just something, you're riding something different. So experience points.
For sure, the rock faces of stuff was brand new, and I hadn't read anything like that. So that really was that was cool.
Oh, hey, Grayleaf, your boy is here.
Grayleaf, the cookie master.
The motherfucker that donated
He's like
all the
the
money
cookie
for your
connoisseur.
cookies.
He's like a pastry chef. He is like the American Cookie Company of self-torture and mutilation.
Chris George had a good question.
He
Says, wait, where's Mrs. Bobo? If you're going on the road, what did I miss? Okay, I'm glad that you asked, because...
So I get the fuck out.
No, Kevin is not taking the place of Mrs. Bobo. He just doesn't physically accommodate my needs as a man sexually.
Yeah, because I'm the top and he's the bottom when we fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really work out. I'm more of an otter because I'm so furry.
I'm a big bear, and I just fucking get behind him, and I'm like...
Jesus Christ. So Mrs. Bobo is definitely going to be demonetized, making more appearances, because everyone loves Mrs. Bobo. She's a fan favorite. She's in the other room.
Awesome.
Hey, Mrs. Bobo, thanks for letting us do the live stream in the living room.
Hey, Miss Bobo.
Hey.
Yo, girl.
Yo, girl.
What you doing?
So she's
probably in there eating cookies and shit in the dark.
So she's gonna be. I'm gonna be taking her for a ride. All right, let me try to rephrase.
You're gonna take your wife for a ride?
I'm going. She's going mountain
What kind
biking
of ride is it gonna be?
with me.
Okay.
We're married. Of course, we have a physical thing. But yeah, we're gonna go mountain biking. I almost said it again. And the future of this show is me and Mrs. Bobo and Lucy in a on-the-road type situation, whether it be a van or a camper or something like that, and living on the road for an extended period of time. So expect to see that, not in the super near future. I got a little ways to go. I gotta get a few more subscribers before that can become a reality, but that's the future.
Patreon.
Go to Patreon now.
Patreon's the best
want to
split,
see that happen,
the best thing going on.
I want to say thanks to my my patrons right now. I really appreciate you guys. And I appreciate. Let me see here.
Yeah, all you Patrons, I mean, that's cool, man. That's directly everything else.
Have you started it yet?
I started a Patreon. I don't have much content, so it's there. But once there's content building it out, I'm figuring it out. Go check it out.
Yeah, I just want to
all
thank.
supports along the way.
I just want to thank all you guys. If you've donated any amount of money over the last few years, just know that has been significant to the process and has really elevated the content, whether it be being able to go travel like we just did, or
take me out to nice dinners,
romance, steady
romance
spin,
funding is important.
The talent
you know
happy, or you know, I just got a brand new camera not too long ago, thanks to the pledges. So
you look way gayer on that camera than on this one.
Well, I need to grow the beard back out.
Yeah, you look really pale on that one.
Look like feminine. You know?
Yeah, look how manly I look. And then fucking look at you, you're like, oh yeah, you fucking bottom ass bitch.
Bottom ass.
You fucking basic ass bitch over here. You know what I'm saying?
So we are excited. We are excited to be traveling more, and we don't have anything specific planned out in the future as of yet.
Going north to these bike parks is our first shortest route.
Probably going to be West Virginia to Highland. That's probably going to happen next. But hey, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your super chats. And I had a great time on our trip, bro.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It was solid.
We're out of beer. Yeah, a little split them. Boom. And cheers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Get you guys on the next one. God, it's so